Hey y'all, it's Betsy, and today is another keto and CrossFit update video. Now, to start off, my weight this morning was showing 169, so it wouldn't seem like I had lost any weight. But it is that time of the month, and I typically bloat really bad, and I put on about 5 pounds worth of fluid, and I typically weigh myself only a couple of times a week. But for this round of my weight loss kind of videos, I'm not really concerned with the number on the scale as I usually am, because I'm still losing inches even with being bloated. This morning my waist was at 30 inches, so I am down 1.5 inches since last week in my waist. My hips are at 42, so I did not lose anything off of them, but with as many squats as I do, I wouldn't expect to lose any weight off of my hips, which again is fine as long as everything is getting more tight and toned. And even you can see like my collarbone is slimming out. My bust is at 39 inches, so I lost another 1/2 inch in my bust. My arms, I would show you that they're getting more toned, but I am in a sweatshirt today, so I can't pull the sleeves up because it is freezing outside and it's rainy. It is gross, gross weather. And keto, I'll be honest, since Jeremy's surgery and everything like that, I haven't really been sticking to. Sometimes convenience is key in our house, and I went to Sam's and got a lot of things that we could cook quickly. And a lot of those things are not keto friendly. So I think I might, instead of sticking with keto because it's been really difficult between work schedules and working out and things like that to stick with, I'm going to try to do some intermittent fasting, which if you're not familiar what intermittent fasting is it is not restricting, but making your meals within a certain time period of the day, and you don't eat before and you don't eat after. It helps your body get into burning fat instead of constantly just burning off what you're consuming at that moment. So we still doing CrossFit. Love, love, love CrossFit. I have dramatically improved in CrossFit, not like nobody's business. And if you've ever done CrossFit, some of these moves might sound familiar. Now, last night at CrossFit, I was able to do toes to bar, which doesn't sound like much, but you're holding yourself up and you swing and you touch your toes to the bar as you're holding onto it. Now, the first week that I was there, we had to do toes to bar. I could barely do knees to chest, and I could only do like 3, but I was able to complete 20 toes to bar. So that is a great improvement in my strength in my upper body, because I've always had more of a muscular lower body, but like my legs have always had a lot of muscle to them. Now my butt, not so much, but my upper body has always been lacking in strength. So I've actually built that up quite a bit. Tonight is challenge night, and if you go to my personal Facebook page, I do have a video of me doing the yoke carry, which is 166 pounds, and it's really weirdly shaped, and you walk across the gym floor and back. And that was a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, just things have dramatically improved as far as my health and fitness goes. And with that being said, that's part of the reason why the diet aspect is not my main concern. When I started this journey about the beginning of last year, and we just did keto, I lost weight like nobody's business. I felt good, I felt clear, but just losing weight doesn't tone up your muscles. And at my age, you know, I'm 35 years old, I want to be healthy, and I want to see changes in my physical appearance as far as having more muscle, being able to do more. I don't want to struggle to bend down or have creaky bones. So I'm trying to work as hard as I possibly can. And I've actually gotten, like, my husband's doing CrossFit with me now. My daughter does CrossFit with me. Her boyfriend does CrossFit. Cameron comes and does it every once in a while. And I finally got my mother and father-in-law. They both went last night. My mother-in-law went on Monday as well. And it's like I tell them, don't push yourself to extreme. They're in their 60s. I want them to work on functional fitness first. Anything's better than sitting on the couch. Now, not everybody can jump up and work out. I mean, it is extremely difficult, and depending on your age and your health, before you do any of these things, you need to discuss it with your doctor. But it's not that I have an issue with keto, it's just with our schedules and things like that, I have to find easy things to cook. And when you're cooking for a family of 5, keto's not always the easiest way to go. Now, like for lunches and things like that, I'm sticking with keto pretty well, but for dinner we have a few more carbs because we have pastas and rices and things like that. But we've been staying away from fried foods unless they're fried in healthy oils. I'm trying to stay away from heavily processed foods. Now, a lot of the items that I did purchase at Sam's, they have in their fresh food section, they have meals that are prepared there that are not overly processed. Like they have chicken parmesan. Now the pasta's, you know, it's pasta, but they hand bread the chicken. It's fresh chicken breast. So it is fresher foods, chicken enchiladas, things like that, that are fresher prepared. I have looked at doing maybe one of the fresh boxes or things like that to see if that would work. But again, when you're feeding a family of 5 and 3 of them are teenagers, they'll eat you out of house and home. But I'm just wanting to improve all around. And if you have any ideas for me on making it easier to meal prepare, meal prep, those types of things to be able to stick to the keto a little bit easier, let me know, and let me know some of your favorite recipes. My husband even said like he was getting tired of bacon. I mean, you can only eat so many eggs without getting bored, and I like pasta. I mean, that's my kicker. I'm not a big sweets eater, but I like pasta. I'm not really a big bread eater unless it's like the garlic bread that they have at Raising Cane's, and like the fresh baked breads that they have at like Saltgrass and stuff like that. Now that gets me, but I'm not much of like, I don't just make a sandwich. I would rather eat like a ham and cheese roll up, just taking the ham, putting cheese in it, microwaving it, and rolling it up. That's good to me. But trying to cut out a lot of processed foods and still stick with eating healthy fats, not eating margarine, sticking with butter, those types of things. And I mean, the results are paying off. I mean, but as I said, this week has been extremely difficult because Jeremy had a surgery, and you know, again, Nadia's fixing to start helping film for the second channel, so I'm trying to make more time in the evenings. But when I don't get off work till it's 6 o'clock and we work out from 6:30 to at least 7:30, sometimes you need things that are quick and easy. And I want things that are quick and easy just to throw either in the oven or make a one-pot meal. But we have added on, Nadia and myself, working out by walking in the mornings. I just want to keep increasing my daily movements. I've been trying to do at least 3.5 miles in the morning walking. This morning we only got, I think, about a mile, but it was raining, it was cold, and I'm not a big fan of using a treadmill. I will if I have to. My mother and father-in-law live across the street and they have one, but using a treadmill is not fun to me. Like, I like to walk around outside, get some fresh air, even if it's cruddy weather. But hopefully that helps you. Hopefully that inspires you. I just hit my 3-month mark for CrossFit today I do have before pictures. I haven't had a lot of time to take any like midway point. My goals are mainly to lose more fat off my body. Again, it is not about weight because muscle does weigh more than fat. I mean, I still want to lose some weight, don't get me wrong, but the number on the scale this time is not what's motivating me. It's how I feel. It's how I look in my clothing. Things that I haven't been able to wear for a while, I can wear again. So again, hopefully that helps you. Hopefully this inspires you. This is my story, and this is how I hold myself accountable, is by doing a weekly vlog about it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button right down here. I post videos at least 3 times a week. Mondays are a hodgepodge of whatever I'm feeling like, whether it be makeup or Disney planning trips. Tips, not trips. Again, it's a Wednesday and my brain is in a fog. So Wednesdays are all about my health and wellness journey. Maybe I should change the name of the series from Keto and CrossFit to Health and Wellness. I don't know. We'll see how it goes and what I decide to do and all that thing kind of stuff. And Fridays are always crafting for Disney. We are typically, it feels like, especially now, we are always planning for our next Disney trip and preparing for it, because as you know, we have a couples only. Myself and my husband and my mother and father-in-law are going in September for mine and my husband's anniversary. Then we are going to go back in June of 2020 for Caden's graduation. And then I'm hoping to plan a trip, me and my husband and whoever else wants to go, for October of 2021. So maybe go for our anniversary and a few days after for Disney World's 50th anniversary. That excites me. But again, if you have any questions, comments, leave them down below. Tell me what you think. I love to hear from y'all. Y'all are what helps keep me going as well. Other than that, check me out on all my social medias: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams, my business Instagram and my personal Instagram. You can check out both of them. I pretty much post the same stuff, I think, on both for the most part. I need to get better about that. I'm terrible with social media. But I guess that's it, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.